In 1972, the U.S. Army requested design proposal to meet a requirement for a mechanized infantry fighting vehicle, IFV. It was developed in response to the Soviet BMP-1 IFV. A complex series of design submissions and changing specifications followed until a fighting vehicle system appeared, comprising two vehicles, an IFV which became M2 Bradley and cavalry fighting vehicle which became the M3. It was designed as a better armored replacement for the aging M113 armored personnel carrier. Deliveries of the M2 Bradley commenced in 1981 and have continued since with totals over 4,600 vehicles. Some 400 M2 IFVs have been exported to Saudi Arabia. In 2017, a total of 32 M2A2s were delivered to Libya. In 2019, agreement was made to deliver 84 M2A2ODS armored vehicles to Croatia. Later, this number was increased to 89 vehicles. In 2020, it was announced that 350 M2A2s will be delivered to Greece. Upgraded M2 Bradley IFVs are scheduled to remain in active service with the U.S. military until at least 2029 and beyond. There are no immediate plans to replace this vehicle with a next-generation IFV. Main role of the M2 was to provide protected transport for infantry squad into close contact with the enemy. It offered a significantly higher level of protection for the dismounts than the M113 armored personnel carrier. The M2 Bradley infantry fighting vehicle has a welded aluminum armor hull. Front arc has a spaced laminated aluminum and steel armor construction. Initial variant, M2A0, provided protection against 14.5 mm armor-piercing rounds over the front arc. All-round protection was likely to be against 7.62 mm to 12.7 mm rounds and artillery shell splinters. Eventually, protection level was increased on upgraded models. Upgraded vehicles are also fitted with explosive reactive armor blocks that withstands hits from RPG rounds. The M2 Bradley is also fitted with NBC protection system. Vehicle is armed with a two-man turret, fitted with a 25 mm dual-fed Bushmaster chain gun. At the time of its introduction, the Bradley was the first IFV with a fully stabilized main gun. The gun fires both armor-piercing and high-explosive rounds. There is a TOW anti-tank guided missile launcher loaded with two missiles. There is also a coaxial 7.62 mm machine gun. Interestingly, during the U.S. military actions in Iraq, since 2003 until 2011, the Bradley series armored vehicles destroyed more Iranian armored vehicles than Abrams main battle tanks. The original Bradley IFV accommodated 6 dismounts. There was a rear power-operated ramp with integral doors for entry and exit. Early models of the M2 Bradley had firing ports with dedicated 5.56 mm assault rifles attached. These firing ports were removed on upgraded models in order to increase protection of the side armor. Original version of this infantry fighting vehicle was powered by a Cummins VTA903T 500 turbocharged diesel engine. Developing 500 horsepower engine is located at the front. It is mated to an automatic transmission. The M2 is amphibious with the use of swim barrier. Swimming capabilities can be improved by the erection of inflatable buoyancy tanks. On water, the Bradley is propelled by spinning its tracks. Throughout its service life, the M2 Bradley IFV series has been the subject of numerous enhancements to improve combat capabilities and survivability for the vehicle and dismounts. Over the years, there were 4 major improvement programs. Operational vehicles were upgraded to the M2A1, M2A2, M2A3, and M2A4 standards. There were also some not that significant upgrade programs when some vehicles received certain upgrades.